What is going on there, guys? Welcome back to the Hawkeye FC Critical Career Mode FC 25. We are in a brand new season. I think, if I'm right in thinking, this is season... Unbelievably, we are in season number 6 now. We are getting even deeper into this career mode, and the team is strong as anything. Still room for improvement, of course, but we have a strong team. As you can see, all minimum 80 rated. Our lowest rated player is 80 rated, and everyone else is getting towards the mid 80s. Got a few mid 80 rated players, even people above that in people like Trafford and stuff like that. But definitely, again, want to make another step forward. A few players I want to get off the books this season, and also I want to bring in some more quality. But again, I think what I'm going to be doing is, near enough every single season, I'm going to be bringing in a really high quality player. Not really trying to like sell a couple players just to get like your 1 or 2 overalls higher. Let me just show you who I've actually put on the transfer list at this moment in time. So transfer listed, obviously I've got Shields and Lee block because I'm not really interested in selling either of them. But Danny Fernandez is on the transfer list. I just think he's just not... I don't think he went up at 1 overall last season, which is really disappointing. Still got quality. I probably could have loaned him away, but I honestly just need the money. And I'm bringing another left mid anyway. I'm just going to let him go. Raul Asensio, I know this might... Just to a casual viewer, this might seem like a weird decision, but all I'm going to say on this matter is I'm getting rid of him for outside reasons. Simply because of things what's going on in the real football world, what things have come to light about him. Whether it's right or wrong or whatever, it's still to be determined. But I don't want this career mode getting shrouded in getting overgrown because of a player's action. So the fact he's only been here for like half a season, I'm going to let him go now and just replace him. The fact is, he's 26 at 80 overall. I could probably do someone better in that position. But just for that reason, I'm not going to go into it. If you want to go find out, Google it, be my guest. But right now, I'm going to let go of Raul Asensio just for outside reasons and the fact something I don't agree with. And also, even if it comes out untrue, obviously I'll hold my hands up. But right now, I'm doing what's best for, honestly, what's for my career mode. And right now, I don't want him in the team, so I'm going to sell him. Connor Nash as well, someone who I sent out on loan last season. I'm so disappointed he didn't go up at 1 overall. Someone who's been with us throughout the entire time. I could keep him around for sentimental value, but again, I just feel bad the fact he's just basically rotten. I'd rather let him go and let him just flourish. Same with Alex Wood. Again, he was about the team last season. Just didn't go up any overall at all. It was very, very disappointing. Oh, Richardson, someone who's on loan. I could have loaned him away again, but I've got plenty of young strikers coming, and I'm actually going to go out and get a backup striker. So, honestly, going to let him go. Same with Chekatia, a left mid who just hasn't got much potential. I'm just going to let him go. And I've got quite a few people out for the loan list. By the way, just before I make any changes to the team and obviously sell anyone, I've only got 32 million, what's a little bit disappointing to say that we finished in the top 10. But I suppose it's not the be on end all. I could get a decent player for that amount. And obviously with the sales, I could get up to at least 50 to 60 million, I probably think. And especially if we're all going to go for like 1 or 2 players, really. Because my main focus is going to be like getting a big left midfielder in. And then anything extra is going to be spent on basically backups. So the first sale is one of our young players, Alex Wood, going to El Ettifaq in Saudi Arabia for £2.2 million. Arlo Richardson is going to Huddersfield Town for £1.35 million. And Alexander Foster going out on loan for 2 years. Hopefully he gets a little bit higher rated. And Raul Asensio is going to Brighton We got £30 million from him. Do you know what? Even besides the controversy why I'm getting rid of him, that is good. That is really good money for him. To say we spent 15 on him last season, I'm happy with that. Another player who's been here for a very long time is Danny Fernandez. He is leaving for PSV for £5.5 million. A player who's been here since nearly enough day one, Conor Nash, is going to Copenhagen for £7.2 million. Someone who will be missed in that dressing room. And that is the last player on the transfer list who has gone. Check it here for £1.25 million. We will take that. So just to show you guys, so after selling basically everyone who was on my transfer list, I have now worked it up to being £73.3 million in my transfer budget. So honestly, I could afford to go and splash 50-60 million pound on a player. I mean, maybe to have a little bit of money on the side, and we've still got a few irons in the fire. We transferred, so we'll see. But you look about it, we've made £44 million on just selling players. Granted, £30 million of that was selling Raul Asensio, who, do you know what? Take away from everything, probably was the right decision. Okay, so the main position I really want to sort out is that left mid spot. Obviously, Ramsey, in my opinion, is doing a very, very decent job for me. But the fact is, he's not going up an overall, and he's probably the one place I could probably say I need to improve upon. I have no intention of selling Ramsey. I want him still about the team. He can come in and all that stuff. But I do want to go big on a left mid. Obviously, we've got some good players coming. We've got like Bonatti on the right, who's like 83 to 84 overall. That is where I want it. So probably the players I'm really looking at right now. I've got possibly, in my eyes, I've got 3 options. Julian Dernval from, I think that's Inter Milan. 23 years of age, 84 overall. Looks like a very decent player, but he's going to cost around the 48 to the 61 mark. And we've got David Miller from Chelsea, someone who's probably not getting played as much as he'd probably like at this point in his career. With the likes of like Cole Palmer, I think we've got a few players on that Chelsea books now. Wingers like Madueke, Neto, whoever else has signed this career mode. Obviously, I don't think this guy was playing for them at the start of his career mode. So David Miller is up there, and he's probably high up on my list right now. Mohamed Kudus, 28, so he's the older one of the 3, but he's the highest rated of the 3. And oh, okay. I take that back because I can't buy him. So right now, I've got the 2 options I've got is Duranville or Miller. I have got people like Ilan Jr. I did have Uribe on the list, but he is 85. He'd have been an absolute brilliant player at 20 years of age. But unfortunately, he's just gone to Atletico Madrid, so no chance for him. I did have the likes of Robert Navarro. If I really wanted to go cheap, I could have gone for him. But he's only 1 overall higher. I just didn't see the point when I could probably get someone for like an extra 10 to 20 million more. Looking at it, it honestly looks like these guys are going to cost similar amounts, and they're very similar. Devin Miller's a year older, but he's an overall less, and Duranville's a year younger and an overall more. I've never used either of them, so it'd be a first time for either of them. I'm sort of thinking of it as a standpoint, who would more likely be wanting to come to us right now. And Duranville, I'd imagine that overall he's actually getting quite a bit of game time into Milan. Melo, on the other hand, I just feel like with the amount of overload in wingers, I just feel like they're not playing him enough. And he would consider going to a team where he is going to be the star left midfielder. So you know what? Someone I've never gone for before, I am going to try and bring David Miller in. There we go. £44 million. It is took to prize David Miller away from Chelsea. We've got an A rating for that, so we basically got him bang on the money. That is very good. I really like that transfer. 24 years of age, 83 years of age, 84 rated, sorry. He has so much potential to go higher than that. Could definitely get in the high 80s, and he will be our star left mid. Second signing through the door, it is Jean-Philippe Mateta. He is, of course, not a spring chicken anymore. He is age 32, but what he is, he's a cheap and proven striker. 81 overall. He is someone who will prove great backup service to Jeremy and Matt Gay, and also have a bit of extra competition with Morgan Mann. A bit more than probably like Correa was. Someone who I really want. I want a good backup striker. Someone who is battling with that starting spot. And I feel like this is a really, really clever way to go. Okay, so just before we get into this first game of our Premier League season up against Leeds United, we are at home as well. Just wanted to show you the home, away and alternate kit. So the home kit, do you know what? I've actually gone very similar to what we have in the past, but this is a new one for this series anyway. I really, really like the design of this kit. So simplistic, but so nice. I love the Adidas logo on the collar and the sort of like, I don't know, it's like claw marks in a way on the shoulders and down the shorts. I actually really like the purple and the black and the white. I think it complements each other really, really nicely. And then the away kit was a nice grey patterned kit. Again, the badge and the Adidas logo in the centre. And I honestly think this is a really, really clean kit. And then alternate, again, I always like sort of going a bit flamboyant with the third kit, just because obviously, if all fails, I want something what actually stands out. As much as I want it to look good, I want it to look and stand out. So a nice lime green kit with the stripes of the black and the purple, what is instigated the colours of the kit in there. I really, really like that. Really, really cool.
Thank you for your patience. We'll start taking questions now.
Jeremy has it into the form as a poacher. Will you be looking at Jeremy to fuel your intense counter pressing style? Yeah, because he did that all last season. He was my main goal threat. And I'm really excited now we've got like people like Mateta. Your opponent today will pound the fresh on their opponent, especially if in the final third. Will Heaven be the cool head you'll need in that back line? Absolutely. I think Ian Heaven, this is a season to really break out and become an absolute star if he wants to be. Your fans and pundits alike suggest that you have your hands full against Ferguson. Are you expecting Shields to get the better of him? I hope so. I'll encourage him because I need Shields to have a slightly better season than he had last season. He had a bit of a tough season in the Prem, but again,
okay, thanks guys.
It's all about adapting. And now let's get into the Prem. Let's go. First game. So we are at the HPG Arena. We've got the Shields Tifo out, the player who has been with us in all the way up the leagues, all 6 seasons of his career mode. Is this the season we really start to come alive in the Prem and start going for titles? I bloody hope so. Last season was disappointing, we didn't win anything. We have gone big or go home. We brought in David Miller, we brought in Philip G. Mateta, we have brought in reinforcements, and we are improving every single episode. Something you will notice as well, Jesse Shields is not the captain right now. And that is because every single match I get told by my assistant that Nezovic is the right choice to be the captain for the next match. And I always ignore it unless Jesse Shields isn't playing. So what I thought of, I always saw them two as sort of the captain and vice captain. This season, or at least for now, I'm going to keep it as that. And Nezovic is going to take the captain's armband. Jesse Shields is the vice captain. And we've got Trafford in goal, Aid in heaven, Jesse Shields, Howard Bellis in the back line. Nezovic, the captain in Hoyland. We've got David Miller on the left wing. Bowenate, Yaguay and all them lot. We've got the best team out there. They've got John Garcia, who's very much of a decent player. Patrick Struck, Jack Harrison, Aronson. They've got Gellhardt in there. No Ferguson, who apparently in the press conference is going to give us a problem. I'm pretty sure possibly Leeds United are a new team in the Prem. I'm pretty sure they got promoted this season because I don't remember playing them in the last season. So let's get this game going. Can we get off to the best possible start in this Premier League? Bowenate straight away picks up the ball there from Owobi. Bowenate can't find him. Nezovic's got to find Howard Bellis, who can then find Miller. Oh, brilliant little touch. Looking to go back at Christensen. Rutter. Oh, Rutter's gone in! Oh, it's gone! What a start! That is what I needed! That is what Hawkeye needed! Bit of mix-up. Rutter just takes it, and it takes a massive deflection off his Struck, who, look at, he has turned his back. He has no one to blame but himself. He has turned his back on play, and he has conceded an own goal. Rare you see an own goal, never mind in the first 5 minutes of a Premier League season. Bowenate does enough there. Now in heaven, just going to try and find. Did forget as well, Trafford came from Leeds United for us last season. Wow, what a ball that is. What a ball. And now Miller is playing into Gui. Oh, and he rockets it in. And he gets his first goal of the season. That is what we're talking about. I think it's Aiden Heaven with an absolute beauty of a ball over the top for Miller to latch onto. And we are tearing Leeds a new one. Gui, who just doesn't waste any time, gets it out of his feet and slams it past John Garcia. Miller wasted no time to get it into him. And wow, what an opening 13 minutes we have on our hands. Can we keep this up? Because we are attacking at will. Harrison does get there. Oh, and thankfully Firpo couldn't get onto that. Because really we were opened up and Hayden Heaven just missed the header. Good play by Bowenate. Gets there first. And now Rutter's there! But misses. That is a big opportunity for Rutter. Oh, he's hit the bar. Very fortunate. Just struggled to get really anything going in the second half. Again, we're just struggling. Buckley. Oh, and Ramsey's there. Oh, so poor. So so poor. Really, really poor that. It's a simple ball. We're getting pulled out of position. There's nobody tracking back. Ramsey, yes! Damn, we needed that. Bit of confidence. Come on. Jeremy sets Jacob Ramsey up. Aaron Ramsey, I apologise. And he fires that one really well into the top corner. No time for the substitutes to make any impact, but 3-1 is the score. Let's go. Here we go, next game up against Everton at Goodison Park. In our lovely grey kits. Can we get 2 wins out of 2 here? We weren't the best in that second half. We've got to play better than we showed. Now Nezovic. Nezovic goes for it, wow! And the goalkeeper had to. He sort of had to claw it out there. Picks it up there from Jeremy. Shield plays it in there to Jeremy. Turns, shoots, goal! Patient build up. And it pays off. And it's Jesse Shields with the assist. And it's Jeremy, of course, with a goal. He has his first goal of the season. That is big for him. Let's bloody have it. We take the lead here at Goodison Park within 23 minutes. Again, a positive start. That is a fantastic header. And now Guay's in here. And Guay! Bruno gets I just hate when it's just like passing the baton and he just shoots goal. I hate them kind of goals. Guay. Jeremy! Oh, he missed! Oh, Jeremy! You Jeremy! Oh, Mateta! That would have been a nasty way to score. Come on! We love to see it! Old style defender just getting out of there. That is what we love to see. A 1-0 win. That makes 2 out of 2. Yes, we might not be playing free-flowing, beautiful football just yet. But the fact is, get the wins, get the confidence, and the wins will keep on coming, and the performance will improve. So, third, final game of the episode. We're near towards the end of the transfer window now. And a little bit of a storyline here. Reynolds, our former centre-back, is the one who is playing up against us today. So he's made his way to the Prem, and he is playing up against us today. How will we get on against him? Steele, who's making his Hawkeye debut today. Throw away by Ramsey. And now Mateta! Oh, he scores his first goal! Just like that, Philippe G. Mateta is back in the Prem. This is the Carabao Cup, obviously, but he is back in this league, and he's starting to ball out like he's in real life. Reynolds couldn't get there in time, and our first shot, we have smashed it past the Burnley keeper. And within 11 minutes of his full debut, he has scored here, Mateta. Ooh. There we go. Now Morgan Man does really well. And then plays on to Mateta! Lovely, lovely centre forward play by Morgan Man there. Unselfish work too. And Mateta has his second of the day. Look at that, just gets it out of Reynolds' way. And then it's just a little toe poke to get past the keeper, Suzuki. Brilliant stuff by Mateta, brilliant stuff by Morgan Man. We will make substitutes now. Oh, it's too easy. Who was at the back post? Who was at the back post with the number 18? It's a bit of a poor one that to let go of. Probably Mayer, who's not in the right position at all. Buckley does really well. Oh, very beautiful. That is amazing stuff from Buckley. Twisted and turning. No way of dealing with that. Tearing up the turf at Turf Moor. If we were at Turf Moor, we are at the HPG Arena, but where we are through the next round of the EFL Cup. A lot scary here and there, but again, decent performance. So in the end, we didn't end up actually doing anything really on deadline day. I was looking to see if there was any like big offers coming in for some of my players, but nothing really happened. So do you know what though? I'm happy to keep who I've got. If worse comes to worse, and I really need to do something, we'll address that later. But I think we've got a good enough team to really have a good push, especially getting into that top. I'd say top 7 at least, because we actually had a pretty good crack at it at the end of last season. So we'll see. So just having a quick look at the biggest deals going on in the world. So Ibai Martinez, a regen player, has gone to Borussia Dortmund for nearly 150 million from Liverpool. What? He's a cam, okay. So I'd imagine it'd be an attacker for that kind of money. Bradley Barcola has left PSG to go to Inter Milan. Interesting to say, especially if we just beat him in real life in a final. But Hugo Larsson has gone to Atletico Madrid for 90. Sebastian Marquez gone to Atletico from, not too sure who that is. Mason Greenwood's gone from Leipzig to Girona for 80 million. He's gone back to Spain. Bergval's gone to Aston Villa for 78 million. O'Reilly's gone to Newcastle for 77. Enzo Fernandez gone to AC Milan. Conor Gallagher's come back to the Premier League to go to Brighton. McAllister's gone to Arsenal from Napoli. It's an interesting one. Giovanni Quenda. I wish, to be fair, he'd have been a nice little player to look at, but I'm happy with who I got. He's gone to Napoli. Carlos Balaba's gone to Brentford for 71 million. Patawa's gone to Forest for 70. Quinton Timber gone to Napoli. Rico Lewis gone to Valencia. Anything else? What's really like? Rodri going to Chelsea for 56 million per 33-year-old. Adam Wharton's gone to Tottenham. Could actually sort of see what happening in real life for some reason. Don't want it to happen, but Nico Barella's gone to Atletico. Sugo has gone to PSG. Some really big moves. Omari Hutchinson going to Barcelona. Bloody hell, it's massive. But yes, this is the team we are going into at least this first half of the season with, and I'm really happy with it. And it can get much better. It should. Most of this team, by the end of this season, if I went with this team should be finishing mid-80s along the board. I mean, there's a few players knocking on the doors of that, but I fully expect people like Nezovic to, by the end of the season, to be near mid-80s. Same with Mella, same with Buonate. Hopefully Jeremy keeps growing. I mean, he's 24, so he still should be getting dynamic player potential. Guay, I hope, should be kicking on. People like Shields and Trafford's gone up already. Buonate's gone up to an 84, which is the first time he's gone up in overall, and he's actually really started the season really well, so I'm actually really happy with him. But this is the team we're going into the next season with, so hopefully we can have a good season. So I'm looking forward to getting straight into it. I will be putting a bit of focus on the cups, like the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, because as I said, in every single career mode I want to win every cup at least once. But also they are great tickets into like the Europa League and all that stuff. So we'll see how we go in next episode. So please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with another episode very soon. Take care and bye bye.